I do one job and one job really well. That's it. If that makes sense.
No, it definitely makes sense. I know when I started out, because I've had a lengthy career and I learned how to be able to do a lot of different things. I went in being that one stop kind of shop. And one of the things that I realized along the way was there were things that I love doing that I would do for free. And then there are those things that it is work because it's not necessarily my expertise. So it takes me longer to be able to get that stuff done. And like you said, I stopped doing web design because I realized it's something that I was doing web design, but I was doing web design because I was building a strategy around the whole process of building a website. The website was just a part of what we were doing, but what I was really doing was setting up, okay, well, here's what you're going to do leading up to building a website. Here's what you're going to do after the website. The website just happened to be part of the process, but I was doing a lot more than that.
Yeah.
And what I realized was I wasn't focusing on the things that mattered to me, and I wasn't giving them the best level of things. So I could give them a starter site, but if it came to planning things out, I would rather focus on the strategy and allow somebody that's a web designer or a developer really build out all the things, and that's where the collaboration kicks in. So I think it's important to play to your strengths. I've definitely been the one-stop shop. I've been the one-stop shop that did more than what a lot of other people did. One of the things that stood out to me was you're saying you talk to someone and you realize it can go either way. It can either be something where you realize, wow, you're not really doing anything at all, like the farms. And then there's the ones where you talk to someone and you realize, like, oh man, you're going above and beyond. So there are the people that say, you know what, I'm good with being somewhere in the middle. Um, I wasn't put here to be mediocre. So for me, my thing is I want to do what I'm really, really good at. And for the things that I'm not good at, I'm humble enough to be able to say that's not really my expertise. And what you said, like I can explain it to you. I can tell you
Mhm.
what it is that they're doing and what you should be asking and things like that. But when it comes to actually doing the work, I think it's a bit different. I think it's something where that's where you earn that level of trust to be able to say, you know what, could I do it? Sure. Am I the best
Exactly.
person to be able to do it? Probably not. And what I can do, and this is one of the things that we'll talk about networking wise, is I can put you in contact with someone that can take care of that part. So
That's my
I'm a
favorite
big
part now.
yeah, right. Those
Yeah, that's my
referrals
favorite part.
when you can
Yeah.
hand someone over to someone to say no, this person is going to be able to answer everything that you need to be able to cover. So you do a lot of that. You're not just someone that is working with clients. It's these relationships that you're able to build and the network that you put in place to really be able to say, okay, just because I have my strengths and you have your strengths, there are those people that want to do the all in one, but they could really be really good at something and allow themselves to partner with someone else that is really good at another part. And you don't have to run the whole process. You can just be really good at that one part. And I think
Mhm.
that's one of the things that stands out to me as far as what you're doing. You build trust because you're not trying to do everything. You're focusing on the things that you know, and then you put people in contact with the people that can do those other things as far as the phases of where they're at and where they want to go.
Speaking to things that we enjoy and don't enjoy. My highest paying contract was social media management to date, right? Like they was paying me by themselves, I think about 3 grand a month. It was
Okay.
awesome. It was in my earlier days of starting my own agency. I had just relocated to Houston, and it was awesome. The money was, but the effort was. I would say I was probably making $20 an hour, right? Like that's how much time that's how much time it was taking me in order to put these posts together. And then, there's the back and forth. Like the thing that I explain to people now is there's no subjectivity in what I do, right? Like we
Mm.
deal in matter of fact to an extent, of course, right? Because it is marketing. But are we wearing the same color blue right now? That's a design question, right? I don't want to know. It's fine. I'll send you to someone else. It's fine. That can tell you which blue is better or the same. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. So like that, I just want to reiterate that because it is an important thing in business, and I think that even when you speak to right to bring it back around to what to your opening statement of online presence, it has been a complete 180 in how many places I can put myself because I'm not a one stop shop, right? So
Mm.
I'm not my voice doesn't get lost in the crowd of one stop shops, right? And then the other part of it is people put me places because they know this is the only thing that I do. They're not confused. They're not sure if I'm. Do you do graphic design? No, I don't do graphic design. But this is the guy for online presence, right? This is the guy that you need to talk to if you want to do A, B, or C.